YouTube, this is 101 Bronson back today with the next installment of the Westerns for Life feature on my channel, Carlos's channel, Eastwood for Life fan, and also on Physical Media for Lives, aka Dan, his channel. Across all three channels we do these installments of Westerns for Life. This is my next one, and today we're going to do a review of one of the movies in the Arrow box set here once again, the Vengeance Trails box set by Arrow Video. In the last installment I covered My Name is Pecos, and in this episode we're going to be covering Bandidos, starring Enrico Maria Salerno, and this film is from I should have actually remembered that. I want to say 68. Just hold on. 67. The film is from 1967, directed by Massimo Dallamano. And if that name sounds familiar, he directed a couple of great films. He directed a great giallo film, in my opinion. That one was called What Have You Done to Solange? Which that was a great film. If you're a fan of giallos, I recommend that one. Beautiful shot, beautiful cinematography. Same goes for this one. But why is the cinematography so great? Because Massimo Dallamano was the cinematographer or the director of photography, if one wants to give it the correct name, for Sergio Leone on the films A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. So this film is in more than capable hands, that's a damn fact. Anyway, Arrow Video has done a top-notch review. Arrow Video has done a top-notch release again with this one, just like with the other films in the box set. Let's actually get to the contents on the disc and, you know, the special features and whatever, and the transfer. Let's do that first before we go delving into the film for a little while. So Arrow Video with this Blu-ray. Great transfer. First and foremost, it's a fantastic transfer. Previously, this is, you know, this only has been released on DVD previously. This is the first time on Blu-ray, and then what a transfer. I remember I still have the German DVD. I actually can get rid of that now. And it was full screen. It was yeah, it was subpar even for DVD standards, in my opinion. It was okay, the transfer. I've seen worse transfers, but I've definitely seen better. And the upgrade from that DVD to this one, fantastic. The audio, now I watched the film in English audio. I mean, I know that there are a lot of purists out there that are like, you gotta watch Italian films with Italian audio, but I just want to be able to understand what I'm hearing. I don't understand Italian that much. I mean, I know a couple of phrases and words and sentences even, but I couldn't watch a full film in Italian. Obviously, you watch it in Italian with subtitles, but I'm also not a big subtitle reader, unfortunately, so. However, the English audio that I did listen to, and for the purists there is Italian audio on there with subtitles, but the English audio was great, crisp. It is a 1.0 mono track, but it was solid, clean sound, and there were no hissings or, you know, dropping quality. It was consistent throughout. It was a good audio track. The soundtrack of the film itself, which, you know, of course features within the audio on the disc, it sounded great to me. It was a decent soundtrack. It wasn't from a known composer in the spaghetti western genre. It wasn't the Ennio Morricone or Bruno Nicolai score, but I thought the film had a decent soundtrack. And then let's cover some special features. There's a audio commentary on here by author and critic Kat. Hope I'm gonna get this right. That's Cat with a K, by the way, K-A-T. Ehlinger. I listened to it a bit, quite knowledgeable. Probably I'm gonna watch the film again with the audio commentary on, which I usually do. There's a featurette on here called A Man in the Saloon, which is a video interview with the assistant director Luigi Pirelli. That was interesting. They called him Simon, a video interview with actor Gino Barbacani, hope I pronounced that right. And there is Western Bandits, a video interview with film historian Fabio Milali. And there's also an alternate end title sequence at Image Gallery. All in all, great special features. Now let's get to the film. I'm also going to read off the back of this the plot description for you guys, and then we're going to talk about some of the aspects I liked and didn't like about the film. I'm just going to read the entire thing, actually. Massimo Dallamano the director of What Have You Done to Solange and Gold 38 Special Squad, cinematographer of the first two installments in Sergio Leone's Dallas trilogy, steps into the director's chair for the first time. Oh, this was his debut. I did not know that. With Bandidos, an action-packed and visually sumptuous, hope I pronounced that word right, English is not my first language, guys, Western from the peak of the genre's popularity. Top marksman Richard Martin, played by Enrico Maria Salerno, known from Savage Freebird with Crystal Plumage, is inadvertently caught up in a train heist staged by his former protege Billy Kane, played by, I'm gonna get this wrong, Venantini. I'm sorry, I apologize. I really terrible with names. Brutally maimed and no longer able to fire a gun, Martin ekes out a living as a traveling showman until the day he meets Philip Raymond, played by Terry Jenkins, known for Paint Your Wagon, an escaped convict framed for murder. I'm sorry. Taking Raymond on as his apprentice, Martin plots to use him to extract his revenge on Kane, entangling the destinies of all three men and setting the stage for a brutal showdown. With a tightly written script and Dallamano's keen eye for striking compositions, Bandidos ranks as one of the very best Italian westerns outside the Leone trilogy, its success granting Dallamano a tragically brief but extremely fruitful career as a director. Thrilling from its first frame to its last, this is one western not to be missed. I pretty much agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't agree that it's one of the best spaghetti westerns outside of the Leone films, but it's definitely a solid, decent film. Anyway, let's get into some stuff that I liked about the film. Like I said, the music score was a decent score, a lot of trumpets, guitar playing like one would expect from a spaghetti western music score. The opening scene of the film with the train heist, which they mentioned, is very action-packed. It sets the scene. It does very well establish, this story. Very well, opens up the story of this film. Plenty of action throughout. I was surprised. I shouldn't be surprised because a lot of these spaghetti westerns is action. But plenty of action scenes, and bloody. There's blood shown, violent, quick cutting. I liked it. It was very good. Plenty of action. Enrico Maria Salerno, he's there on the poster behind me, which Arrow supplied in the box set. He does a great job as the lead. A little trivia: he was actually the Italian voice and the Italian language versions for the Dallas trilogy. He was the voice of Clint Eastwood. He dubbed Clint Eastwood for the Italian versions. He's a great actor. I haven't seen him in too many films, but whatever I've seen him in, I've seen Bird with the Crystal Plumage, this one. He did some other spaghetti westerns. I've seen him in a couple of other films, which I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm sorry to say, but solid actor. Great actor actually, and solid in this film. Great leading performance. There's actually some stuff, I won't give out spoilers in this review, so you all can relax about that. You don't have to worry about spoilers in this one. But there are some developments that happen towards the finale, which I thought were interesting concerning both his character and some of the other characters in the film. There's some great twists in the end. The finale itself is actually a very good and tenseful finale. It goes on for quite a bit. It's not a duel, but it's good guys and bad guys chasing each other, and that's all I'm gonna say without spoiling. So yeah, plenty of action from it's like they say from the description here. From the first frame to the last, it is tenseful and there's action galore. Plenty of action. Another high point for me is the cinematography. This film, it could be thanks to the transfer obviously, but the shots and compositions used by both the director and of course the director of photography in this film. The cinematography is top notch. It's about as good as it gets with spaghetti westerns. It's definitely up there with the Leone ones. Well, obviously because there's somebody from the Leone school involved with this film, but overall it's just a very solid film. I don't really know what I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna say this is a spaghetti western recommendation. Now for me, personally, like I said, it's not one of the best spaghetti westerns next to the Leone films. It's not top 20 material for me personally. It's not top 30 material. However, it might make it top 40, maybe. I've seen pretty much about 100 spaghetti westerns at this point. This would crack the top 40. I've seen way worse, but I've also seen way better. Overall, solid film. I'm gonna give this one a rating, same as My Name is Pecos, of 3 stars out of 5. I was thinking about 3.5 star. Yeah, I might bump it up. You know what? Scratch the 3 stars. Just gets a 3.5 stars. It's a solid, entertaining, action-filled spaghetti western. So. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. This has been 101 Bronson for Westerns for Life. Stay tuned on Physical Media for Life's channel, because obviously he also has another review coming from the box set. We all agreed to do 1 film from the box set, or I do 2 films rather, and Dan does 2 films. So he still has 1 to do as well, so stay tuned for that. And stay tuned for more Westerns content on all 3 of our channels. Now that's gonna be Physical Media for Life, Eastwood for Life fan, and yours truly, 101 Bronson. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Take care, stay safe and healthy. Keep it Westerns for life as always. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios, compañeros. Take care.